Presenting the LazerBrite modular lighting system, the most versatile flashlight ever invented.
The LazerBrite system consists of 2 LED heads and a translucent tube. Each head can emulate a chem light. They always come with 2 colors, so you can change colors. The heads are reversible. Flip them around and you have a wide-angle flashlight. Leave the stick lit and you're visible to traffic or other people if need be. Remove a head and shoot through the tube and it becomes a narrow beam. It's also the only flashlight system that when your friend needs a light and doesn't have one, you can actually share half of your light with them. The bulbs are visible 1 mile away at night and they'll run for days on 1 set of batteries. Available in 6 visible colors, plus infrared for law enforcement and military use. Nothing else like it, and made in America.
So each and every LazerBrite LED head has a great place to attach the helix to, and that is the back of the battery cover. The handle there that allows you to unscrew it has a loop through it. And so you're able to attach the helix there and then flip it around over the glow dome, and that allows you to attach it to pretty much whatever you want.
This spring I did a 9-day backpacking trip and I took only 2 LazerBrite white heads as my only source of light for the entire trip. I used LazerBrites on the outside of my backpack for area illumination and inside my tent. One evening I attached LazerBrites to my trekking poles and used them as wide-angle flashlights. And they're very bright and I didn't have to wear a headlamp around my head.
So one of the ingenious accessories for the LazerBrite system is the iris. Now the iris is like the translucent tube, only it does a nifty little trick here. And that is, you can decide how much light through this aperture that you want to be showing. And that's good for several different things. Most importantly, if you're trying to conserve your night vision, you can have that closed down and still see around you, but not hurt your night vision. With this, if you have only one of the LED heads on there and the iris tube, it allows you to use it as a wide-angle flashlight. Not only that, but if I turn and open up the iris as wide as it will go, that'll cast a light down at my feet as I'm hiking, but at the same time, I still have that focused beam out in front of me, which allows me to see where I'm going, and at the same time, I get to watch out for those roots and rocks that tend to trip you up when you're out at night.
What I like about LazerBrite is that you can, it's like neon colors, practically. And then it can go as high as like an aspen out in the mountains. And another thing is like you can stake it down, and with the stakes you can actually stake down your tent and then put the LazerBrites on top of them. We even have these category things, like we'll do 1 color for each tent so that we know who's who and where the bathroom is and where the kitchen is. So we each have different colors.
So I'm continually amazed at the different uses I find for the LazerBrite modular lighting system. And one of them that I utilize a lot is on my bicycle. If you're over at a friend's house or out at the bar and you end up staying after dark not expecting to, but you do have your LazerBrite in your pack or in your pocket. Now, the 2 accessories that we use with the LED head is the threaded loop, which you can see there, and the helix. Now, the way I do it is I flip the helix around the handlebar over the threaded loop, and you can screw on the end and turn it on as a headlight. Now, if I have 2 with me, I'll do it on both sides of the stem. So I just flip it around the handlebar, and you have 2 awesome backup headlights for riding home at night. So another way that I utilize the LazerBrite head on my bicycle is as a taillight, as you can see here. The difference between this and the setup that I showed you on the handlebars is that we're not using the accessory, the threaded loop. What we are using is the back of the battery case here, which has a loop. So I put the helix through that, around the seat post and around the glow dome. I really like the LazerBrite system because it comes in a lot of different colors, so you can customize the look of your ride. Not only is it good for riding on the street when you get caught after dark in town, but I also use it when I'm out riding single track at night to ensure that you're not going to get hit from behind by another rider. Now, with the system together, it's a great backup light if you're caught after dark. If you have the system in your pack, you can use one end as a headlamp, you can use the other end as a taillight. The heads for the LazerBrite modular lighting system come in two different styles. The first style is a single mode LED. It has a 3-position switch. Each switch is the same brightness. Now the other style is the multi-lux LED head. Now what's great about this is it gives you 3 totally different modes. First mode is dim, so that's really good if you're trying to read in your tent at night or preserve your night vision. Then we have bright, which really brights up whatever you're pointing it at. And then we have flashing. What I really like about all these different modes is you find yourself using them a lot for a lot of different things. For example, the flashing one is good if you're going to use this on your bike as a taillight at night, or if you find yourself in an emergency situation out in the wilderness, it will catch rescuers' attention from up to a mile away.
If you're pulled over on the side of the road because you've got to check your luggage rack or you've got engine trouble, you've got a white light to see what you're doing, you've got a red stick lit to allow you to be seen by traffic. You can also take LazerBrite heads with glow domes and a magnetic base, stick one to your car so your vehicle can be seen, and then set others out on the roadway 10, 20 feet back so approaching cars can see you. With a white head and a glow dome and a micromagnet, you can just stick this light to the inside of your hood and see what you're doing.
You know, you're cooking with a headlamp most of the time. You're looking everywhere, you have bugs coming in your face. And I did have the white and the green, and then when you put the green, the bugs won't come to the green. They're not interested in that, and you can still see what you're doing. Go do some other things, and then come back to your food. So I think it was really good for the size, the shape of it is also like feeling really simple and sturdy to me. We did also use it for the mini lantern with the helix. And yeah, pretty simple. Attach it wherever you want it.
LazerBrite rocks!